Washington Commanders added to their offense this offseason by adding veteran running back Austin Ekeler to their backfield. Ekeler entering 2024 looking to prove he can still be a productive part of the offense. He was hobbled for most of last season due to a high ankle sprain. He had career lows in yards per rush and yards per touch last season. So Ekeler looking to bounce back after a tough 2023. He is one of 2 players in NFL history with 10 rushing touchdowns and 5 receiving touchdowns in multiple seasons. He led the NFL in touchdowns in both 2021 and 22. And he took some time to chat about his new surroundings with our Jonathan Jones.
Jonathan Jones, CBS Sports, alongside brand new, fresh car smell, Washington Commanders running back.
I just got out of practice. I don't know if that's the right smell you're talking about there.
Yeah, I don't know either. If your car smells like him, take it to the shop. Austin Ekeler, thank you so much for joining us. We've done this a couple times with you, but we've been out on the West Coast, and now here we are, the humidity of Ashburn, Virginia. New team, same you, different you?
More experience to me, same mentality, but just a little bit further on in my career as far as my mentality, as far as understanding the game, and then also my leadership. So looking forward to bringing my experience to this new team, and it's been a building kind of methodology here. So since I've been here with DQ, so
another year for a running back means that you're old, right? Isn't that what the NFL says? You say more experience. Everyone else would say no. He's fat and he's slow and he can't play anymore.
I try to shut down the narrative and say, like, let the play do the talking, and so this is a new year for me to show what I'm able to do. In the past, I've continued to progress. We went through some adversity last year with the Chargers, but looking to, like I said, bounce back this year with the Commanders.
Yeah, looking back at last year, that ankle injury early in the season just absolutely derailed it, right? I know you had your worst season statistically, but it was because of that September ankle, right?
Yeah, well, that was a big part of it, absolutely.
I shouldn't assume. What else?
When you're running with one leg, yeah, it's tough. The high ankle sprains. But there's more that goes into it than that we can get into in this interview. But I'm just looking forward here and trying to get my best foot forward to make it better this year.
I was just over there, and this will be the last Chargers question until we move to the Burgundy. But do you peek over the hedges and, catch some of the Jim Harbaugh clips or anything? Are you paying any attention to your old place? You spent a lot of years there.
I've kept in touch with some of the guys, but I haven't seen any of the Harbaugh stuff or anything like that or what they have going on. I'm sure it's great, right? Things you see on social media are always, romanticized and all of that. But I'm rooting for some of those guys over there just because I've been with them for a long time.
Watched you out here at practice and saw you on the kickoff. Brand new kickoff that we have. What do you think about it? You think it's actually going to be successful?
It's strange. It's definitely strange. We're trying some new things back there. We're kind of maybe treating it like some wide zone action. That's why you see me back there. Okay, we got a running back with the philosophies of knowing how to read wide zone type of blocking schemes. And if we're going to be blocking it up like that, then okay, let's put a running back there to see if he can find the gap, hit it, and treat it, maybe cut it back, find a seam. So I'm interested to see how it kind of plays out. I saw it with the Hall of Fame game, and nothing really seemed different besides less collisions, which is great for us. That's what the rule is for, is to try to take out some of the violence from that one play, and I think that was successful anyway.
You are, Austin, one of, I believe, 7 players in NFL history who has 30 receiving touchdowns and 30 rushing touchdowns. Which do you prefer more? What do you get more joy out of? A rushing touchdown or a receiving touchdown?
I mean, at this point, it's just getting in the end zone. It's so hard to score in this league that getting in the end zone is what I enjoy. Hey, how can I get into the end zone? Because it caps off all the hard work that the entire defense getting the ball back. It caps off us getting points and putting something on the board, which is what ultimately wins games. So it really does not matter. It's very equal. I love them 100% the same.
I know he's in the non-contact jersey out here. Jayden Daniels, your rookie quarterback. In college, and we were just talking with Dan Quinn about this, he toted the rock and he took some hits sometimes. Have you given him some pointers on how to carry the football in the NFL?
Look, what we say, our philosophy is, hey, let the runners run, let the throwers throw, and every once in a while, if you have a gap, get your ass get down, right, if you can, because you're not built, like we are to go and take hits. It's a little different. It's a lot different than college. The speed of the game, the size, the strength, right? You're getting all of the studs from college that are now here and been playing for a long time. And so it's one of those things where I think it's going to take time to kind of learn, just because him as a football player, he has the way he plays, and he's going to have to adjust just like everyone goes through an adjustment coming to the NFL.
How have you seen him as a quarterback out here? Some live bullets flying, but so far, what have you seen from the rookie?
Yeah, man, he's been picking up the offense. He's been showing some leadership skills, talking to individuals. I know he talks to me after certain routes about, hey, what did you see here? Or hey, I'm going to keep coming to you with that. I'd love to hear those types of comments from him. As a rookie, it takes a while for any rookie to really get their feet kind of underneath them and feel comfortable leading. And so he's been taking steps towards that. He's been running a lot with the first group out here, making great throws, and continuing to push forward through some things that he'll learn through. And so I'm excited for him, excited for our club because of that.
What are you expecting your role on this team to be? Because Brian Robinson Jr. returns here as well. How are you seeing the reps kind of divvied up right now?
Right now, it's make plays. Make plays when you're on the field. I was in a situation with Anthony Lynn, my running back coach now, when he was my head coach with Melvin Gordon, and Melvin. I remember he ran for 1,000 yards. I had 1,000 yards, all purpose. Had a few touchdowns, but we were just making plays out in the field, and that's what it came down to. And so with Coach Lynn, we definitely have plays that we like to have different types of bodies around based off of your skill set. So it's going to be, hey, where can we get our guys? Where can we get Brian in the best spot for him to have success? And the same thing for Austin or any of the other backs that are in there right now. So we'll continue to put ourselves. We might both be on the field. It might be Brian because we need him in this scenario. It might be me because I'm better maybe in this scenario. So that's what I love about our coaching staff right now, and Cliff Kingsbury putting us in positions to make plays.
You are not a businessman, but a business man.
I would say both. Both. Yeah, both.
You have an app?
Yeah.
I was learning a little bit about it. Tell me about it and tell us about it.
Yeah, it's called Experience, based off of my last name.
EKS.
Experience.
EKS.
X. People call me Ek, so it's Experience.
That makes sense. I understand how that works.
And it's a fan engagement tool. And from the perspective of an athlete, there's a lot of fans. We're at training camp out here. I was signing autographs. Well, there's a lot of people that couldn't make it here today that would love to have some type of interaction with me or get something signed. So now they can go through Experience. You can send in an item. It'll end up at the facility, get signed, and we'll send it back. Or if you want to do a one-on-one interaction or subscribe to our team newsletter, you can do that through the app. So fan engagement brought to your phone.
What sort of one-on-one interaction?
Yeah, so if you want to ask me about the game or root me on or talk to me about fantasy, you can do a personalized request where you send me a message and I'll respond to you. If there's a video chat that I'm offering, you can do that. If I'm offering a game with me, you can go in there and game with me. If you want to do something on social media. Like I said, if you want to get something signed, it goes on. We have a ton of different engagements in there, so check it out.
I think I saw where you have some teammates who are involved.
Oh, yeah. I think there's 80, 90 guys on there right now from around the league.
Yeah.
So we have a good amount of guys on there doing interactions, and really it's about, hey, how can we allow an open door to us for the fans to take advantage of, the ones that are really supportive of us, and then we can give that support back to them as well.
I thought, though, Austin, that you weren't supposed to go into business with friends. That's what I've always heard. Don't go into business with friends. Oh, you want to get your bathroom remodeled? Well, don't ask the friend from church I'm going into business for my friends. So I'm going into business to help our guys make more money and then also give their opportunity to connect with their fans. So I'm doing that for them, for myself, for them, not with them, for them. There you go.
It's different.
Well, as long as you continue to talk to the media and not just say, no, I'm not talking to you guys in the locker room after the game. I'm gonna go on my app. You have to download my app. You're not gonna do that to us, are you?
No, I won't do that because you guys. It's for the people that aren't here, right? If you're here, if you're around, yeah, you get that interaction. But what about the people across the coast or in a different state or in a different country?
Yeah.
How are they going to get an interaction? Well, now you go through Experience.
Yes, and through CBS Sports.
Awesome.
Austin Ekeler, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Our fantasy football guys, they're approaching Ekeler with a little bit of caution this season due to the down year last year and the fact that he's 29 years old. Running back PPR rankings, they have him 35th overall in PPR. Remember, also the first time in his career that he's going to be on a new team and a new offense with a dual threat quarterback.